behind this lady. Just waiting on people to join. Yeah. Good morning, Khalid. Yay, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany and Khalid Tiger at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Now I see people joining. Good morning, Melissa and Casey. Hey, Lisa. Just here with Khalid, who's making me work for it. Yeah, following you big time. Hey, Ron, good morning. Good morning, Sonia. Hey, Diane. Good morning, Nancy. Lots of good morning chefs from Khalid. Khalid. Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Good morning, Lee. Hey, Gloria. Hello, Donna. A very powerful chef you've got there, lady. Good morning, Peggy. Hey, Nikki. So Khalid is very fixated looking out across the lake today, because guess what? It's almost breakfast time. Pan out and show you. She is just super attached to looking over there because that's where her food truck's gonna come from. Good morning, Carol. Hi, Heather and Karen. Thank you, Kara, for posting Khalid's link. You can go to bigcatrescue.org/Khalid. You gonna get that ball? I really thought she was gonna get that red ball. She's thinking about it. You getting your boomer ball? Those boomer balls are about 90 pounds or heavier. And it's no effort whatsoever for these big cats to just toss them around like nothing. They're supposed to be indestructible plastic, but we've had several tigers that prove that wrong. Once they get one tiny hole in it, we have to get rid of it, because we don't want them eating it. For any of you guys that are new to us, we feed every day between 8 and 9 a.m. here at Big Cat Rescue. And it varies from day to day. Our tigers, like Khalid, she's a pretty big girl. She's, I think, one of our largest tigers at this point. But we change it up day to day. So they get chicken drums, chicken thighs, they get beef, they get pork. You getting that ball? Oh my goodness. You gonna push it over here to me? Thank you, Lori, for your donation. Yeah, we actually have one of these boomer balls out on display if you come on a tour and you walk out near our vacation rotation. I know. We've got one that can't be used anymore because it does have puncture holes in it. And we always encourage people to try to pick it up, and they're very, very heavy. And Khalid will eat, generally they get between, most of the tigers, between 8 and 12 pounds of raw meat a day. It takes several hours for us to food prep for just under 60 permanent residents here. What's Priya doing over there? You're such a good girl, I know. She keeps really hoping that my stabilizer is gonna start dispensing food. Your tail's being silly. You gonna play in your pond? I would be shocked. I would be shocked. So again, if you guys are just joining, this is Khalid Tiger at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Do we have any new viewers here today? I see a lot of our regulars. Look what she keeps doing with her tail. Are you wagging your tail? I've never seen you do that. I saw a question about Hoover, but I missed it. It's going by too fast. See if I can move where you guys can see her. Did you put it in its place? She's really, really enjoying this enclosure. If the question was just about how Hoover's doing, he's doing well. He's been taking meds and eating food, and it's varied. I've seen on his chart where he ate 14 pounds of food in one day, and then I saw 3 pounds in one day, so it's varying. Very typical Hoover. And no, he's still in the hospital recovery cage. He was on specific meds and needed to be out of the dirt for at least 10 days. And Monday was only a week, so we're close. We have our staff meeting today, and I'm sure I'll find out about him and any cat moves that might occur tomorrow. All right, well, there she goes. She's gonna chase carts now because any cart going by might have her breakfast. So let's find Priya. Priya Tiger is Kali's neighbor. She's already up in her roof section where the feeding lockout is. Yeah, Hoover was very, very sleepy and drowsy on his medications at first, but he's perking back up, which is really what we needed, considering we needed him to rest and relax and not be stressed out after his nail trimming, which was really, really bad. Poor guy. Here's Miss Priya. Yep, I see a feeding cart, so that's where she's at. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hi, Priya. Miss Priya Tiger. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What you doing? So this is Priya. Priya came to us from Serenity Springs, which was a terrible pay-to-play scheme where they just bred her over and over and over again just to take her cubs away and then have her breed again. When she came here, she had a 20-pound infection in her uterus that we had to do exploratory surgery on. Took her months of healing, months of recovery. Now she's a very happy girl. Anytime I show Priya, I love to encourage that you'll go read her story and you'll promise to never ever pay to play with tiger cubs or lion cubs. Morning. Really any wild animal. I don't really see the point in paying to have your picture taken holding something exotic. It's just not natural. It's not very nice, is it, Priya? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Such a doll baby. Such a doll baby. Well, I really wanted to show you guys Nikita because I haven't shown her this week, I don't think. I know, you're such a talker. And we've got to get over to her before the feeders do because she does not appreciate an audience while she's eating. So let's head over and see Nikita. She's our only lion. She's also our largest cat on property. Yep, they all want breakfast. I helped feed a bunch of cats yesterday, but today I just had to catch up on some things on the computer, and then we have our staff meeting. Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining, we just hung out with Kali Tiger while she played with her boomer ball. And we saw Priya. Now we're heading over to Nikita. Hi, Knick-Knack. I see you already. Hey, big girl. Hi, big girl. Hi, lady. Good morning, yawns. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's very nice. Very, very nice. I think I just saw a question about what do we do about the empty cages. Generally, we clean them out and we leave them empty. Unless they are joined to other cages that are nearby, and then we will expand so that the cats closest can have access to it. We are expecting 3 tigers coming from Guatemala. Still don't have an exact time frame on that, but we're hoping April or May. Jamie and Victor and some of the volunteers have already started constructing the pools for the 3 boy tigers coming from Guatemala. What are you doing, lady? I'm watching for that feeding cart. If you guys don't know already, we do have cameras on several of the cats that you can watch them 24/7. So you can go to bigcatcams.com. And those are our Explore cameras, and you can watch Nikita be a lazy lion all day long. Where are you going? Oh, sweet lady. I know. Trista, that's a great question about the lions. So yes, lions are the only social cat. All other cats are solitary by nature. They don't want to share territory or food or have to compete for anything, and they don't usually do well with others. Lions are different. They do live in prides, large groups. However, because of the terrible way that Nikita unfortunately had to come into the world in captivity, she was owned by a drug dealer that had her chained to a wall in a basement, and she was declawed badly as a cub. And because of that, when she was confiscated in Tennessee, they did try to introduce her at the Tennessee Zoo to a pride of lions, but she has no first defense, which would have been the claws. And we have, here at Big Cat Rescue, we have tried to put her near other cats, and she has made it very, very clear that it is not worth it. It is more stressful to her, I'm assuming because she knows she doesn't have that defense. She's like, I'm out of here. You guys didn't feed me yet. So you can see she's got a huge open air enclosure out there. And she can walk herself to any section she wants to be in. She's gonna go get her yellow ball. It's just a playful kind of a day. So, because, oh, he was just a bird. My goodness. So because we understand the needs of her and that she does not care for other cats, that's why she's in this specific section. You gonna get that ball? You better get it. Zone. Splash zone. So yeah, it's very unfortunate she couldn't have been reintroduced, but declawing a wild cat is going to take away their first line of defense. Yeah, she doesn't mind me too much. I'm very respectful of the cats out here, though. I never try to push my limits with anyone, but certainly not a 500-pound lioness. She is definitely way larger than she would have normally been for most lioness. They're not this big. My only thought on that is probably being captive bred. Oh, all right, here's a feeder, so we're out of here. We don't like to stress her, especially at her favorite time of the day, which is breakfast. So as soon as Sue comes around, I'm gonna get out of your way.
Growly pants here.
Yep, she's a little bit intense. We like to let her enjoy breakfast. And she's getting chicken, which is serious business for Nikita, so we'll see if she'll let us stay over here without being too stressed. This is a good example. You see that the lockout door, the lockout is just an extra box extended off the side of their normal enclosure. And there's a guillotine door down. Thank you, Miriam, for your donation. I hope I said your name right. Thank you so much. And so Sue will get the food safely in there. Set all of her equipment pretty far away because you don't want to be leaning down in front of her once she's in there eating. And then there's a long rope. Sue can pull up the door, and Nikita can go in and get breakfast. Good morning, everybody. If you guys are just joining, this is Nikita Lioness at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. She's just having breakfast. She dropped one in the dirt. Here, she's getting cozy. So this is what ideally we want to see when she's eating. Nice and calm, is not stressed, is not growling or roaring. We watch, is she chewing on both sides? Does she have any cuts or scrapes on her? Was she walking okay? She's usually a clean plate club, so she'll finish that up. You know what? We should probably go try to see if Natalia is out. Thank you, Michelle, for your donation. Natalia is currently on funcation, but she spends a lot of time in dens and hiding out and doing whatever she wants to do. Hi, Armani. So Armani's getting breakfast next. Armani leopard, but let's head over and see because she always comes out for breakfast, so that might be our best time to see her. Thank you, Ron, for your donation. Thank you guys so much. So we're gonna head over and just see if she's out and about, if she'll give us the time of day. Here she is. So Funcation is for any of you that are brand new to us, Funcation is this really large enclosure that you see here. It's 22,000 square feet. Hi, Natalia. Can we come say hi to you, princess? And we rotate the cats out for 2 weeks at a time. While they're on vacation, we clean up their enclosures. Go in and rake and grass seed and check their platforms. Hi, pretty lady. Can we say hi to you? Have you been having fun out here? I know. So this is Natalia. She is an Amur leopard. One of the rarest cats in the world. There's less than 40 that still remain in the wild. You can see how fluffy and fuzzy she is. Yes. Versus our other leopards like Armani and Sundari. She would be native to a colder environment. She's very, very fluffy, very, very hissy. She's got a good catitude. You We've got to learn to respect these cats for all that they are, teeth and nails and pure power. That's why we don't instigate them, and that's why I know to walk away from Nikita and to stay away from certain cats while eating because they eat so fast. Thank you, Scott, for your donation. But it can actually make them sick. Just like your cat at home, if they eat too fast, they'll throw it up and then they'll eat it again. We don't like them to do that. That's no fun. Thank you, Scott, for doing that. I appreciate it. We are a nonprofit, so all of your donations go straight to the care of the cats. Robin, she does have an AC den, not out here in Funcation, but today it's actually in the upper 50s, so it's not too bad. But in her regular home enclosure, she does have an air-conditioned den, but she's only used it once. I find it very interesting. Her and Gilligan's a Canada Lynx, so also native to colder environments, and they just don't really use them for some reason, but we hand out blood sickles every single day to a set amount of cats that are our oldest cats that need help with hydration. And then we kind of mix it up throughout the week, but Natalia gets them a lot because it does help with her anxiety.
Are you gorgeous? Let me see your face. I know, you're a gorgeous girl. You're so pretty. I just want to show them how pretty you are.
No, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. Oh, now she's gonna claw.
Show me what you got, lady.
Look at that tail. It's the cutest thing when she prances and she runs out here. She puts her tail straight up in the air like a little skunk. It's so cute. No, rotating them is actually part of the enrichment. Yeah, I love to show you guys. You think they're so beautiful and so pretty and so cuddly, and then they can show their true selves in a hot second.
Yes, you did.
No, part of the enrichment is rotating them so they do have smells. Cats love to mark their territory. They would do it naturally in the wild.
Are they getting closer with your food? Is that where this toot's coming from?
So, yeah, I know. Say that is why we don't touch the cats here.
Craziness. It'd be crazy. He's so pretty though. So scary and so pretty at the same time. It's a conundrum.
But anyway, so in the wild, cats would be marking their territory, scratching trees, peeing on everything, and they do the same thing here. So they spend several days just marking the territory, and then after that they go back to their home enclosure.
You're something else. I know. You're so silly. You're so silly. What are you gonna get for breakfast today? Yeah.
Kimberly, we move them from one location to the next by using above ground tunnels.
Where are you going?
What do you see up there?
Was there a bird up there? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. I didn't bring food.
I'm actually about 3 feet away from her. But I have a stabilizer that's on like a stick. So my camera's closer, but I'm not. I know better. All right, we'll let her settle down so she's not all riled up when the feeders get here. Too funny.
Okay. So, there's Beecher.
We checked in with Cyrus yesterday. I actually don't know if Smalls did eat yesterday. I saw somebody ask that earlier. I have not checked on her yet today because I went live with you guys first as I was walking up front. There's Cyrus in the background, Beecher up here.
Joy!
And I know Devin tried multiple times yesterday afternoon. I just think she needs like a day for the pain meds to wear off and for her to readjust to being back out in her enclosure, and then I'm sure she'll be just fine. So, but that's my plan. I'm going to her next. Look at Beecher. Oh, the grass is not always greener on the other side, sir. Loves to do that. You love to do that, sir. So Beecher is a Savannah cat, and Cyrus in the background is a caracal. And actually, you can kind of see Chaos moving over there in the upper right corner. Everybody's excited because the feeders are right there. So. Yes, Nancy, both Cyrus and Smalls wound up having teeth extracted on Monday. What's the matter? What's the matter, sir? So this is Aries Cougar. And yet again, very excited because it's breakfast time. Yeah, Cyrus instantly forgave me. Smalls will come up to me, but the moment I try to put like a stick with food near her or push like a plate of food into her, she would just dart away from me. So it was like she just did not want food.
It's so fun.
Yeah, that is kind of one of the many vocalizations that the Cougars make. They have several. But Cougars are actually the largest cat that can still purr, like your cat at home. But then they also kind of make this loud screeching noise. Cougars are known by many, many different names. So a cougar, a mountain lion, a puma, a mountain screamer. In Florida, the Florida panther. They're all the same cat. They just vary in size. Yep. Size and coloration depending on where they're located. I mentioned all of this earlier about feeding, but every day they get fed something a little different. Aries. So Cindy is just putting the food into the lockout, and then she'll lift that door that he's trying to eat. Today is a chicken and mush, which mush kind of looks like ground hamburger, but it's the whole animal ground up, so they're getting bone and all the roughage they would get in the wild. Oh yeah, this is Aries at breakfast time. Sarah. Aries. This week I've really been trying to point out to you that we baby talk and we tell that, you know, them how beautiful they are and they're lovely, but they are wild animals. You can never ever forget that. So people ask me every day, why don't we touch them? They need love, pet them. Well, this is a prime example. They are wild animals. They are not pets. My goodness, sir. And they are spring-loaded when it comes to breakfast time. Goodness sakes, sir. Yeah, he's the most intense out of the three, but Orion is just as frisky, just doesn't bite and pull on the wire like Aries does. Artemis is the most well-behaved, but she's still a cougar. She's still spring-loaded. Yeah, no, you're fine. It's tough when you're first learning how to feed the Cougars because, you know, they are so much more dramatic and aggressive than some of the small cats. Of course, cats like Cyrus, again, a very small package, but a very vicious cat. Thank you, Ginger, for explaining the Cougar Cubs story. They're actually 13 years old. They've lived here their whole lives, even though they were born in the wild. because a hunter shot and killed their mother. Realized it was a lactating female and at least did the right thing looking for the cubs, and found these 3. We feed once a day here unless it's a special diet requirement by the cat. That's usually factored in by age and any other kind of health issues that they might have. And the tigers get about 8 to 12 pounds of food a day, and then it kind of just decreases from there. And it's always dependent on the species and the age. Thank you to everybody helping answer questions for me, and everybody that donated and got us to $100 today. Thank you guys so much. Another way you can always help us is by doing the sharing of anything from our social media sites. So Instagram, Facebook, our show channels, facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. There's also bigcattv.com, dailybigcat.com. And you could definitely make the call of the wild. That's bigcatact.com. If you want to help us protect these cats and keep them from being born into a life of cages, and you are a U.S. resident, please go to bigcatact.com and make the call of the wild for these guys. And if I miss any questions and no one's able to answer that for you, I always reach out to you. As soon as I get back to my desk, I'll go through comments. Yep, he's a clean plate club for sure.
Was there a little piece right there?
Good job, buddy. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day. If you joined in late, definitely rewatch this. Kali was being adorable, playing with her ball today. We saw a good variety of the big cats. Yeah, I don't get to show Perfection all that often, unless it is before feeding time, but I know she's already been fed at this point, and so it might be even harder to see her. We'll try again in a few days though, but yep, so now that everybody's gonna have full bellies, they're gonna spend some time grooming and then go sleep for like 20 hours. We do afternoon enrichment and operant where they get toys and treats and sickles and all that fun stuff. And I do try to go live pretty much Monday through Thursday in the mornings, and then any other time that we have something going on. Like, so if we are moving cats to and from vacation, I try to go live. Anytime there's a hospital procedure, we go live for that. That's on Mondays. And if you are new to us, there is a world of information if you go to our website, bigcatrescue.org, or if you go to our YouTube channel, bigcattv.com. There are endless videos that explains how our sanctuary operates.
Oh boy, that was very, very yummy.
He's just so handsome. It's like, how do you walk away?
But I got stuff to do, sir. Yeah, I got a meeting soon.
All right, everybody. Well, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you guys again soon.